Have you noticed it's getting harder to make out the small print on your phone at night? Do the letters in your favorite book blur together? Or do streetlights throw off a harsh glare that makes driving after dark feel risky? Maybe you've even woken up with dry, scratchy eyes and wondered, why is my vision blurry when I wake up? If any of that sounds familiar, you're not imagining things, and you're not alone. What you may be experiencing are the early signs of vision loss that creep up silently, especially after 60. For many seniors, it begins as a little trouble with reading or a fleeting moment of blurry vision at night. But over time, it can lead to more serious issues like cataracts, macular degeneration, or even sudden vision loss in one eye. Doctors call this gradual loss of vision, but to you, it feels like your world is dimming day by day, and that can be frightening. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Protecting your eyesight isn't only about surgery, expensive vision insurance, or high-tech treatments like microcurrent macular degeneration therapy or injections like Spoonful. Sometimes the most powerful defense lies in the simple choices you make every day, especially what you put on your plate. The foods you eat can literally repair eye vision, shield your retina, and even help reverse vision loss naturally. That's where today's focus comes in. There are 4 natural oils that act like nature's own eye repair formula. Rich in nutrients that fight oxidative stress, improve circulation, and hydrate your eyes from the inside out. These oils have been shown to support night vision repair, slow down age-related decline, and keep your world looking sharp and colorful. Think of them as a natural shield against central vision loss. Tiny, affordable, and already sitting in most grocery aisles. And the best part? You don't need fancy recipes or complicated supplements. Just a simple habit, adding a spoonful of these oils into your day, can help you build clearer, stronger eyes for years to come. Imagine being able to fix blurry vision naturally, read without straining, or look at your loved ones without the haze. That's the power of these 4 natural oils. Stay with me, because in just a moment, I'll show you exactly what they are, how to use them, and why they may be the easiest step you can take toward crystal clear vision. And if eye health is something you care about, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss the natural tips that could help protect your sight. Let's dive into the very first oil. And chances are, it's already sitting quietly in your kitchen. Extra virgin olive oil. Now you might be thinking, isn't that just for salads or cooking? That's exactly what Margaret, one of my senior patients, thought too. She was 74, battling dry eyes every single morning. She kept asking herself, why are my eyes so dry when I wake up? She tried it all. Artificial tears, humidifiers, even those warm compress masks you buy at the pharmacy, nothing lasted. The gritty, scratchy, blurry vision in one eye when she woke up was stealing her mornings. Here's where olive oil reveals its hidden side. For thousands of years, it's been used not just as food, but as natural medicine. And when it comes to senior vision, olive oil is a quiet powerhouse. As we age, that delicate tear film, the thin layer that keeps your eyes moist and clear, starts to weaken. Once it thins out, you feel the burning, the irritation, the blurred vision at night that makes reading or driving feel impossible. Add in oxidative stress, inflammation, and poor nutrition, and the problem snowballs into something scarier. The kind of microscopic damage that leads to vision loss, even cataracts or age-related macular degeneration ophthalmology specialists warn about. But here's the good news. Olive oil carries something your eyes crave. It's packed with oleic acid, a healthy fat that calms inflammation on a cellular level. More importantly, it contains a compound called hydroxytyrosol, one of the most powerful natural antioxidants known to science. A 2022 review in the journal Nutrients confirmed that hydroxytyrosol can protect retinal cells from oxidative damage, the very kind that causes central vision loss and long-term decline. Let me repeat that. This isn't just about masking symptoms. This is about helping your eyes repair vision naturally, starting deep inside the cells of your retina. And since your eyes, just like the rest of your body, do most of their repairing work while you sleep, taking a spoonful of olive oil before bed means you're fueling that nighttime repair cycle right when your body needs it most. That's exactly what changed things for Margaret. She started with just 1 tablespoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed, organic, stored in a dark glass bottle. Not the cheap light or pure oils that are stripped of their healing properties. And here's the important part. She didn't cook with it. She treated it as a nightly nutritional eye formula. 2 weeks later, she called me, her voice brighter than it had been in months. For the first time in years, I opened my eyes in the morning without that burning sandpaper feeling. My vision feels clearer. I can actually read the paper again. That's the power of olive oil. 1 spoonful, night after night. Simple, natural, and effective. A small habit that could protect your retina, slow vision loss, and help restore that sense of crystal clear vision you thought was gone forever. Now, let's turn to another oil that almost no one talks about when it comes to eye health, yet it holds one of the most powerful nutrients for your retina. I'm talking about avocado oil. Most folks see it as just a trendy cooking fat, maybe something younger people drizzle on salads. But the truth? Avocado oil is one of the richest natural sources of retina-friendly nutrients you'll ever find. And when you take it at night, it supports the very part of your eye responsible for central vision, the macula. The macula is that tiny but mighty spot in your retina that allows you to read your morning newspaper, recognize your granddaughter's smile, or notice fine details when you're sewing or woodworking. But here's the catch. This area is extremely sensitive to oxidative stress as we get older. And that's exactly where avocado oil steps in. It's loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful carotenoids that your body actually stores inside your macula. Think of them like internal sunglasses. They filter out harmful blue light, cut down on cumulative damage, and help guard against age-related macular degeneration. In fact, a 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Medicine found that higher blood levels of lutein and zeaxanthin were directly linked to better macular pigment density. That's the secret to clearer, sharper vision over the long haul. And here's why avocado oil is such a standout. Unlike many pills that are hard to absorb, avocado oil delivers these nutrients in a fat-soluble form your body can actually use. On top of that, it's rich in monounsaturated fats, the same kind that help carry these pigments directly into your retinal tissues. Add vitamin E into the mix, and now you've got an antioxidant shield protecting your photoreceptor cells from degeneration. In plain English, avocado oil helps nourish, protect, and repair eye vision while you sleep. Take Robert, a 70-year-old retired mechanic. He came in complaining about night blurry vision. Headlights felt like spotlights in his face. Reading at dusk was nearly impossible, and he needed brighter lamps just to make it through an evening crossword puzzle. When we looked at his diet, it was practically void of natural carotenoids. So we tried one simple shift. 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed avocado oil with dinner, about 2 hours before bed. Within a month, Robert said, "I can finally sit in my chair at sunset and read again. The glare isn't overwhelming anymore." It wasn't magic, it was steady macular support, the kind that keeps you from fearing sudden vision loss at night and helps restore a sense of crystal clear vision you thought was gone. But just like olive oil, quality makes all the difference. Look for cold-pressed, unrefined avocado oil, deep green in color, stored in a dark glass bottle. Don't settle for the cheap, refined stuff. And remember, consistency is key. 1 teaspoon won't fix blurry vision overnight, but night after night, this simple habit can protect your retina, improve night vision, and keep your world sharper for years to come. Now, let's move on to an oil that rarely gets the spotlight, Yet it can be a true game changer if you're struggling with irritated, inflamed eyes. I'm talking about flaxseed oil. See, one of the quiet villains behind so many vision problems isn't something you can always see or even feel right away. It's inflammation. As we age, chronic low-grade inflammation can quietly damage the glands that produce tears. It disrupts your tear film, leaving your eyes dry, red, and sore. Sometimes it even leads to that gritty sand in the eye sensation so many seniors complain about in the mornings. Left unchecked, this irritation doesn't just cause discomfort, it contributes to bigger issues like dry eyes disease, blurry vision, and even long-term vision loss. That's where flaxseed oil steps in. It's one of the richest plant sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid your body uses to calm inflammation. While fish oil is well known for EPA and DHA, flaxseed oil offers a powerful plant-based alternative that supports tear production, ocular surface health, and meibomian gland function, the tiny oil glands along your eyelids that keep your eyes moist and comfortable.
And this isn't just theory. A 2015 randomized controlled trial published in the Cornea Journal found that people with moderate dry eye syndrome who supplemented with flaxseed oil showed significant improvements in both tear quality and eye comfort in just 30 days. In other words, flaxseed oil doesn't just cover up symptoms, it works from the inside out, reducing the very inflammation that causes your eyes to burn, itch, and blur.
Take Eleanor, a 72-year-old retired librarian. She told me, "It feels like I've always got something stuck in my eye, but nothing's there." She was constantly dabbing at her eyes with tissues, and her vision was getting cloudier by the week. Her ophthalmologist explained it was chronic inflammation disrupting her tear glands. So we made a simple change. 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed flaxseed oil each evening about an hour after dinner.
3 weeks later, Eleanor called me with relief in her voice. For the first time in years, I slept through the night without waking up from eye pain. And when I opened my eyes in the morning, they didn't burn. Now, a quick tip. Flaxseed oil does have a stronger nutty taste. Some people prefer to take it in capsule form. Either way, quality matters. Always choose a high-quality, refrigerated, cold-pressed version free from fillers or added sugars. And remember, just like brushing your teeth, consistency is everything. One dose won't magically fix eye vision, but night after night, it builds lasting protection, helping prevent the kind of inflammation that quietly steals your eyesight over time. So, if your eyes often feel sore, red, or tired, especially after screen time or first thing in the morning, flaxseed oil might be the gentle, natural support your vision has been waiting for. A small step today could help you avoid the frustration of vision loss treatment tomorrow and bring you closer to the comfort of clear vision. Now let's talk about an oil you've probably heard about more than any other: fish oil. Yes, it's popular, but very few people truly understand just how powerful it can be when it comes to protecting your eyes as you age. The secret lies in 2 special omega-3 fatty acids: EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. Of the 2, DHA is the real star when it comes to senior vision. Why? Because DHA isn't just the nutrient, it's actually a major structural component of your retina itself. In fact, your retina contains more DHA than almost any other tissue in your body. Without enough of it, your photoreceptor cells, the ones that capture light and let you see clearly, start to deteriorate. Over time, that deterioration can lead to age-related macular degeneration, the #1 cause of vision loss in one eye or both for people over 60. But here's the hopeful part. Decades of research show that fish oil does more than keep your joints flexible or your heart strong. It helps shield your eyes from central vision loss. In the landmark age-related eye disease study, AREDS 2, Researchers found that participants with higher omega-3 intake, especially DHA, had a significantly lower risk of progressing to advanced AMD. And more recently, a 2021 review published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences concluded that DHA plays a critical role in reducing retinal inflammation, improving photoreceptor survival, and maintaining crystal-clear vision. In plain English, fish oil doesn't just soothe dry eyes or ease discomfort. It protects the very structure of your retina and slows down the silent march toward irreversible vision loss. Let me give you a real-life example. Harold, a 76-year-old retired mail carrier, came to me after his eye doctor gave him news no one wants to hear: early signs of macular degeneration. He was scared. His biggest fear? Losing the ability to drive at night or see the faces of his grandchildren clearly. When we looked closer, I noticed his diet had 0 fish, 0 omega-3s, and no real nutritional eye support.
So, we started simple. 2 high-quality fish oil capsules before bed. Each capsule delivered at least 500 milligrams of DHA and 250 milligrams of EPA. Within 3 months, Harold's retinal scan showed no further degeneration. Even better, he felt reassured. "I thought I was just waiting to go blind," he told me, "but now I feel like I actually have a fighting chance."
That's what the right nutrients can do, especially when you give them to your body at night during its natural repair cycle. If you're choosing a fish oil supplement, here's what matters. Look for molecularly distilled fish oil in triglyceride form, easier to absorb. Choose small, cold water fish sources like anchovies or sardines. Avoid vague omega blends that don't clearly list EPA and DHA content. Always take it with food, preferably at your last meal or just before bed, to enhance absorption. So, if you're worried about vision loss treatment, if you've got a family history of AMD, or if you've noticed blurry night vision creeping in, don't think of fish oil as just a heart supplement. Think of it as a vision protector. It works quietly while you rest, helping to preserve what matters most, your sight. Now that you've discovered these powerful oils, the real question is, how do you actually use them? The good news is, you don't need fancy products, expensive treatments, or complicated routines. What you need is a small, consistent habit. Just a few minutes each night, and you're giving your eyes the kind of natural support they rarely get in a world filled with screens, glare, and stress. Let's break it down. Start with olive oil. If you often wake up with dry eyes, gritty irritation, or that sandpaper feeling, this one's for you. Take 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil about 30 minutes before bed. You can swallow it plain or drizzle it over a small piece of whole grain bread if that feels easier. The key? Don't heat it. Don't fry with it. Let it do its quiet work inside your body during the hours when your eyes naturally repair themselves. Olive oil helps rebuild your tear film, reduce inflammation, and protect your retina against gradual loss of vision. Next, avocado oil. This one is especially helpful if you're worried about your central vision, the part that allows you to read, recognize faces, and see clearly at dusk. If you've noticed blurry night vision or trouble with detail, avocado oil can help. Try adding a teaspoon of unrefined avocado oil to your dinner, or take it 1 to 2 hours before bed. Its healthy fats carry lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin E directly into the tissues of your retina. These compounds act like internal sunglasses, shielding your macula from oxidative stress and helping to prevent age-related macular degeneration. Over time, this habit can make reading, driving, and enjoying sunsets less of a strain. Then comes flaxseed oil. If you've been battling redness, irritation, or that nagging feeling that something's stuck in your eye, flaxseed oil might be the missing piece. 1 tablespoon of refrigerated cold-pressed flaxseed oil about an hour after dinner is enough. Not a fan of the nutty taste? High-quality capsules work just as well. Just check that they provide enough ALA and are free from fillers. Studies show that flaxseed oil reduces systemic inflammation that disrupts your tear glands, helping ease dry eyes disease and preventing the creeping discomfort that leads to blurry vision over time. Finally, fish oil. If you have a family history of macular degeneration or your doctor has already mentioned early warning signs, this one is critical. Fish oil capsules containing both DHA and EPA are more than a heart supplement. They're a direct shield for your retina. DHA, in particular, makes up a large part of your retinal structure. Without enough of it, your photoreceptor cells can deteriorate, leading to vision loss that's hard to reverse. Taking fish oil with your last meal or just before bed allows your body to absorb it while you sleep. Look for molecularly distilled fish oil from small, cold water fish like sardines or anchovies. High quality, high potency, nothing watered down. Can you combine these oils? Absolutely. You might take flaxseed oil with dinner, add avocado oil an hour later, and finish with a spoonful of olive oil closer to bedtime. Or you can rotate them throughout the week. The point isn't perfection, it's consistency.
Think of it like brushing your teeth. One night won't change your eyesight, but over weeks and months, these small acts build lasting protection, helping to slow vision defects, reduce the risk of sudden vision loss, and even support your body's ability to repair eyesight naturally.
A few final reminders. Always choose high-quality oils. Look for labels that say cold-pressed, organic, or molecularly distilled. Make sure they're stored in dark bottles to protect nutrients, kept fresh, and free from added sugars or flavorings. And if you're on medication or managing a diagnosed eye condition, check with your doctor before adding anything new. But for most people over 60, these oils are one of the gentlest, most natural ways to give your vision the nourishment it needs. Now let me pause and say something important. If you've made it this far, I know one thing about you. You haven't given up. You still care about your eyes, about how you see the world. And that matters.
Too many seniors have been told it's too late. Too late to fix blurry vision. Too late to prevent cataracts. Too late to reverse vision loss. But I want you to hear me clearly. It is not too late.
Your eyes still respond to care. They still heal. They still repair. They still deserve the nutrients, the attention, and the love that every other part of your body does. Sometimes it's the smallest nightly habits that make the biggest difference, like a spoonful of oil before bed. No, it's not a miracle cure, but it is a choice, a signal to yourself that says, I'm not giving up on my vision. And when you take care of your eyes, you're not just protecting your sight, you're protecting your independence, your ability to read your grandchild's birthday card, to drive safely, to see the smile of the person you love most. That's worth fighting for. So tonight, I encourage you, try one oil, just one. Give it a few weeks, be patient. Let your body do what it was designed to do. Support it, and it will support you back. And if this message spoke to you, if even one part made you think, yes, I needed to hear that, I'd be honored if you gave it a like, shared it with someone you care about, or left a comment below. Tell me, which oil will you try first? Your story might inspire someone else to protect their eyes too.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, join us. This isn't just a channel, it's a community of seniors protecting their health, their clarity, and their dignity. Until next time, take care of your eyes, take care of your body, and never stop believing that clearer days are still ahead.